Hey guys, Harris here, and this video has been pretty heavily requested over the past many months, so I figured I would finally do it. This is what is on my iPhone, the iPhone 8 edition. We're going to take a look at what I use on a daily basis as a student, as a teenager, as a YouTuber. So I'm going to share with you what apps I use on a daily basis, and we're going to see what my iPhone 8 looks like. So in terms of my home screen, my wallpaper is a picture I took when I visited New York a couple summers ago of the One World Trade Center. I really like the picture. I've been using it for probably about a year now. So Safari is the search engine or the browser of choice that I use. I don't really use anything else. I will occasionally use Chrome. In terms of reference, I usually use the stock apps, weather, and maps. I sometimes use the Weather Channel, and occasionally I use Google Maps, and then I have the premium version of the dictionary app because everybody needs a good dictionary in their life. Alright, so in terms of photography, the Photos app is my main photo app. I occasionally use Boomerang as well as Google Photos for backing up my pictures, and that's always a great one to have. Music, I use Apple Music, so I have the Apple Music app, or just the music app, as well as Music Match, which is a really cool app for song recognition. And you also have the notification center widget that you can put up here for identifying music. And I occasionally use Stitcher for podcasts, and then Audible for audiobooks, and I do use that a lot for school. I'm currently reading Frankenstein, and let me know if you've read Frankenstein or if you enjoy it. That's what I'm reading right now. Nothing interesting in productivity. And social, of course, I use Twitter and Instagram all the time. Make sure you follow me there. And then email is my email client. It's similar to Mailbox. If you ever used that a couple years ago, it got shut down. It's great for swipe gestures. I really like that, pretty quick with that. And then also has some nice features such as undo send for mail, which is super valuable, and I've used a couple times. Utilities, nothing special here. 1Password for passwords, but I really just use that for like credit card and stuff. And then Digits used to be my calculator of choice, but they apparently haven't updated it for iOS 11, which is dumb. Shopping, I have way too many apps. So Amazon and eBay and the Apple Store I use a lot. Cash is an awesome money transferring app. I use this with my family a lot whenever we buy something for each other, and we'll pay each other back with this app. You can use Siri as well as messages with this, so it works really well. And if you use the link I'll put in the description and you sign up using that link, or if you put in the code that I'll show on screen, we both get $5 when you spend your first $5. So that's pretty cool. So if you want to check that out, we can both get a little bit of money. Steak and Shake, I go to Steak and Shake all the time, so that is definitely an app I use because they do have a reward system, PNC Virtual Wallet, Cartwheel for Target, I love Target, PayPal, and then Slice, which is an awesome pizza app, and also the sponsor of this episode. So Slice is a pizza app with two main purposes. The first being making local pizza convenient and easy and quick to order, as well as supporting local pizzerias and pizza restaurants. Because of the $38 billion pizza market in the United States, over half of that goes towards large pizza chains, which is really limiting to local pizzerias, and that's what Slice is all about. So if you download this app and you can go ahead and use the coupon code Harris, you'll get $5 off your first order. Put in your location, it'll find local pizza restaurants and pizzerias. You choose between carry-out or dine-in depending on the restaurant and what it offers, and that's basically it. Now, because this is National Pizza Month, for every social media post with hashtag #HomeSliceForHunger, as well as tagging @SliceLife, they will donate $2.50 for the hurricane relief for some of the disasters that have been happening around the world. So for me, this app really speaks to my visits to New York City. I visit every summer because my sister works there at Food Network, and she actually has a really cool food blog where she shares all the food that she eats from both New York City as well as around the world. So if you want to check that out, you can follow her and her Instagram there. But basically, when I went to New York, I had an obsession with their dollar pizza. It is some of my favorite pizza, and the fact that it is $1 is insane. Huge slices, $1, just holes in walls, you grab it, you go, and it's delicious. Super greasy, but great. I know Casey Neistat is a big fan of dollar pizza as well, if you've seen some of his older episodes. Now, what's great about this is that you just open up the Slice app and it will find these type of restaurants and pizza locations for you. I know one of the pains for me was wanting that slice but not knowing exactly where to go to find it. This is an app that will let you find that quickly and easily, as well as place orders if that pizzeria does accept that with the Slice integration. And they have thousands of local pizza restaurants on their app that do work with their services. So if you want to check it out, I'll leave a link in the description, as well as coupon code Harris to get $5 off your first order. And thank you, Slice, for making this episode possible. And then on my second screen, yeah, a lot more apps. Videos, YouTube, and YouTube Studio are basically the only two here that I use pretty much ever. Games, I do not play a single game. Those are just there from having them in years past. Entertainment, these are seriously just random apps. Heads Up is a fun game to play with friends, but outside of that, I don't use any of these because I don't really use Roku anymore. So it's just a bunch of random apps. Sports I'll use sometimes. Beat the Streak is kind of a fun baseball game. ESPN, Fox Sports Go, I use that for watching baseball games and live sports. Over here, the Google keyboard is an awesome keyboard. You get swipe text on your iPhone, so I definitely recommend checking out the Google keyboard. If you haven't before, that's definitely a great one. This is the controller to my TV, the Hisense TV, although it's kind of a garbage app. And then that's about it on here, the Amazon Fire TV. But I don't really use that. News, yeah, I don't use any of these. Occasionally I'll use Translate, but I'm not in Spanish anymore, so I don't have much use for that. And then Bitly, I sometimes use for shortening. I use a lot of these, so I use Google Drive all the time. Schoology, unfortunately, it's a terrible app. Kindle, I don't really use for reading on my phone. Google Docs, of course, I use. This is lifestyle or home stuff, so Philips Hue bulbs, the Home app, which I have all of the smart devices in my house, which are just far, far too many. And then some other things like that. I have Nest, Amazon, stuff like that. Running, this is more just fitness stuff. I don't use those too often. Panasonic Image app is what I use for connecting my phone to my GH5 in order to use it as a viewfinder, although on my iPhone it just doesn't work, so I use my iPad for that. MLB app at Bat is my go-to app for MLB. I'm a big baseball fan, so I'm on here all the time. And then MoviePass is a subscription service that I got. It's $10 a month for like basically unlimited movies. I haven't used it once, so it's kind of not working well. And Visco I have, but I don't ever use that. On my dock, I've got settings. I got my running stuff, so I use Strava for my runs, as well as TomTom sometimes, occasionally Runkeeper, Nike Run Club, stuff like that. Those are just running apps because I'm a big runner, cross country and track, messages, and the App Store. And that, my friends, is it. But yeah, that is what is on my iPhone 8. I like folders, as you can tell. I know some people aren't about that folder life on their iPhones. I have too many apps, most that I don't use, so I have to keep folders. Anyway, that's it for this video, guys. If you found any new apps on here that you like, leave that commented down below. But I'm interested to see what apps I didn't mention that you guys use on a daily basis. Definitely leave those commented down below. Don't forget to check out Slice, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.